Hello guys, how are you all doing today? Hope you guys are all doing pretty good today. So as you can tell from our opponent, we are in Ceramic Crucible, but it's random trio, so it's not too bad I suppose. It's a bit different to just out farming your opponent and doing the round 13 wins. I mean, it's going to probably be round 13 wins on random trio as well. But at least we get to test and use some different towers, which should be pretty cool. Right, so this is a horrible map. And we got Ninja Ice Spike Factory, so we probably won't use the Spike Factory. I'm going to start with a wizard at the bottom. A ice. For some grouped popping power. Because the ninja's not very good against grouped balloons. As you get further and further, it starts to struggle even with double shot on greens. So I'm going to get the ice to help out as well, and that will hold off probably for a round or two, and we will get a 0-0 ninja up as well. But we're going to send eco, try and get our eco up as well. Random trio, you don't want to get too high on eco because you need to make sure you can defend all the big rushes. So looking at this at the minute, camo lead popping power is pretty expensive. Unless you could actually get the Spike Factory, because they have buffed to the Spike Factory. So you could get that and the red hot spikes. You would get overwhelmed by leads eventually, especially the round 15 leads, but it would do the job temporarily. You could get a flash bomb as well, which is pretty darn expensive though. Remember as well that the ice tower can't see whites and zebras, so that could be a possibility. It can't see camo either, so I could do a big camo rush depending on how many ninjas he's got up. But he's not sending me much eco at all, so I think that's probably the route we're going to go down. We will give it a go, guys. We will give it a go. Right, so I've got this up to Seeking Shuriken, so I'm going to keep sending eco, send him some greens. Now we're at round 6, and yeah, the key to random trio is basically just watch, is knowing what the tower's capabilities are, what the towers do, and what they're going to struggle against. That's when you can rush. So like I said, the ice can't see whites, it can't see camo, so I could send a I mean, if I sent some whites, he's probably going to be okay because he's got that ninja there, so that ninja's going to take the white layer off, and especially now he's got ice shards as well, so he's going to be good with whites. Let's just test him and see what he does. But his ninjas, you can see his ninjas popping them. They are getting round, but his other ninja's going to pick up the pieces. So I think I'm going to rush him with some zebras. I mean, I could rush him with some camo leads on round 12, but they're slow, and I'd probably be better saving my money and rushing him with a massive camo zebra rush, because even with a boost, he's not going to defend that with ninjas. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. That is what I am going to do, guys. So I hope you enjoyed the video yesterday. It was a pretty darn long video. So I did post-com on that, so it was 50 minutes odd. Someone pointed out it was 48 minutes. Clickbait title. So they're sending me some leads, but our ice is going to take that off. If they were regros, then that would be a bit problematic, but let's send him these zebras, just regular zebras, see if we can make him boost. And if he does boost, then round 13 he's dead. Anyway, let's just send him camo zebras and bloom boost him as well. Yep, no way he's going to defend that. Even with a boost, he's not going to defend that. Sweet. So yeah, that's a good thing about random trio, is the quick wins of it. So yep, he's got 3,000 medallions left, so he can go in again one more time into the Ceramic Crucible. Oh, we got Finn. He's a subscriber of mine, and he's got a YouTube channel. Oh, great load out there, man. Let's do it, Finn. Let's do it, man. I'm happy to do that. So the only camo section is the ace. So if I start balloon adjusting him early, force him to get that ace up. Let's start with a cannon though, and we'll get that up to cluster bomb. At the same time, send in Bloon Eco. Again, I'm not going to get up massively high, maybe 350, 400. Yeah, 350, 400, and then I will get some cobras up because the cannons are not very effective against blacks. If you've got the frag bombs and I think the cluster bombs, I think only the clusters that come off can pop blacks. But it's not effective at all because you're relying on the positioning of the balloon, of the black balloons, on whether it gets popped or not. So yeah, it's not effective. So I will send in some blacks. I will get a cobra on strong to pop the pinks and blacks. So I'm going to send in pinks. But let's next round. So let's get a cobra. Let's start sending in pinks though, and get our cobra and put that on strong. And keep sending in pinks. Yep, so he's sending me pinks too. And even the pinks start to overwhelm him, but he's put his tax down, so I'm going to switch back to blues for a more effective eco building. There we go, he's built a couple of cobras. So yeah, we'll send in blacks on the next round. Bad thing about his cobras can see before the cannon, so they will pop them. But blacks could overwhelm him. He's still sending me pinks actually. So let's get that up to wide funds to get a bit of money in as well. And let's send him these blacks. Let's get another cobra as well actually, and put that on strong because he's bloom boosted that. And our cannon's on close here, so it's getting the majority of these, and we've still got our attacks at the end. So looking at the towers, what can you see, man? What can you see? The worst camo lead popping power imaginable is the ace. The pineapples that it drops. So we've got a couple of balloon adjustments. So yeah, the pineapples it drops can pop the camo, but that's literally the only camo popping power we've got, camo lead. So I'm going to send him around 12 camo leads. I'll just balloon boost him. We're going to get an Operation Dartstorm in case he counter rushes with any round 13 rush because the leads are slow. And also to help out with this balloon adjustment. But maybe I'm hoping that he's not seen the camo lead weakness, and we start sending before him, because that's all it's going to be. Whoever starts sending first. I mean, the cannon ability can pop camo, but that's not effective at all because you could have to keep rebuying and reselling, and you're losing money each time. And round 13, you're not going to have a high enough eco to do that. So, yep, GG at round 12, man. So we've got our Operation Dartstorm. We sold our cannon to do it. We'll have to get a cannon back up. Let's just pop that there on strong, just in case he sees that I sold it and gets to start sending me some leads. And next round we will bloom boost and send him these camo leads. Camo leads for the win. There we go. Unless he gets a Spectre, but there's no chance of that. Yeah, and he's not sending me them, so GG, man. GG, terrible loadout, I'm afraid. Yeah, I mean, there's literally nothing he can do. I mean, he could spam the ace pineapples, but yeah, no, he's got no chance. Sweet, he's sending me some now as well, but it's too late, man. Too late, Finn. Sweet, I'll give him a rematch because that was a pretty terrible loadout. Let's go, Finn. So yeah, I'm not going to do as long a video today because it's only ceramic Crucible. So so we can do that. I mean, that's going to be another terrible loadout, but we don't want to do Battle Park. Snowy Castle, and we got darts as well, which is pretty cool. So we'll get a better game this time. A bit longer for sure. Oops. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry, man. So let's get our Dart Monkey up. There we go. And we're sending Blue Nico obviously because we've not got farms. And anyway, I probably would go Blue Nico on this map anyway because of the limited farm spots. Maybe if I had darts, I would. I maybe would go get a couple of farms. I don't know. Usually I'd go Blue Nico with Sub Chipper and Wizard Ninja, because I find that works for me. But also instead of the you can go for Dart Monkey Ace as well, so you don't die to round 22 for an all-out round 22 rush if someone's farming. Anyway, so we're just going to keep sending eco until we get to about 500-600, and then we're going to start getting a Juggernaut, and then we're going to start to be quite aggressive on around 13 to 15 and see if we can finish the game nice and early. So a lot of people are grinding at the minute on the leaderboards. So this, even though it is only Ceramic Crucible, there's no guarantee that the boss arenas are going to be out again this week. So you literally need to grind. I mean, it is pretty good if you have been grinding and you get up a nice 100-200k lead in the Ceramic Crucible, and then the boss arena opens, or and then then you lose your lead basically. But like I said, there's no guarantee. There's no 100% guarantee either that there has been weeks when there's been no BFB Coliseum or even no Moab Pit. So you basically need to grind for the leaderboards. So the Speed R3 club is a perfect. So I mean, he's overwhelmed. We did Bloom boost them, which forced him to build and stop sending his eco, which is what my aim was. Yeah, so basically R3 club mode in Ceramic Crucible is perfect to grind, because as you saw with the previous loadout, you get loadouts like that more often than not, and if you get one like this with Dart Monkeys, just skip it. If you're grinding, just skip it for a more difficult one that you know is going to go quick basically. That is key to grinding for the leaderboard. So I'll put my Juggernaut there, and I'll leave it on first so it shoots down that row, and then the Dart Monkeys will clear the rest of it up. I could also put it down at the bottom, but I'll get another one at the bottom in case he starts to send me any leads around 15, things like that. There we go, so we've got that up. So let's keep sending eco now. He's not got his Juggernaut yet, so we will send him some leads on round 10. Because he's still sending eco as well actually, so he's not going to be able to afford a Juggernaut, so let's send him lead and a regrow, and I'm going to send these pinks over the top as well, because to be honest he's not going to have his jug, so that should make him boost. Yeah, that's made him boost for sure. Yep. So he still had his tax left, which is quite good by him, but I'm going to send him a Zebra Rush now. I've not got a lot of money, so I'm not holding. So let's send him some camos in as well, see if we'll force him to spend on his Dart Monkeys to get some more camo dissection at least. Yeah, so majority of them, yeah, so that's good news. And we did do quite a bit of damage, we did 60 odd lives, which is sweet. So plan now, round 15, I'm going to send him some regrow leads. His Juggernaut positioning is not good, so I should be okay with those. He sent me those. I mean, could leak a few there. No, our tax dealt with them. So let's send him these. So he tried to make me boost with those zebras then. So he's sending me regrow zebras now, so let's boost that just to be safe. Yep, we needed to boost that, and that's going to kill him. Yeah, that's going to kill him, man. Sorry, Finn. I'll give him another one if he wants another game. He might be grinding. No, he doesn't. So he might be grinding for the leaderboards, actually. But let's jump in and do... oh, so this guy's not the best, man. So... A game, okay. So this is it's an alright loadout. And we'll start with the engineer because it's good group popping power. I mean, he put a wizard down there and it wasn't even aiming for the track. Oops, well done, man. So he's moved it. But yeah, so it's lagging quite a bit. So that was a waste of money for him already. So we're sending him eco and he's put all these tacks down. So to be honest, I think we could get rid of these tacks already, which is going to be good. And we're going to start sending blues, and I'm going to make some pinks in the next round as well. And doing this is just to try and make him spend more money, and as you can see he's not sending me any eco, so I need to be prepared for a all-out rush that he might send. So I'm not going to over eco, I'm going to get to about 450, 400, 500 maybe, because we've got the wizards. And if we get to 500, then fairly quickly we can get up to we can get a couple of lightning wizards over a couple of rounds. So that should be pretty good to help out with any round 13 rush, especially on A game, because how many times they'll loop around on each other and how clustered they are. So I mean, as you can see, I mean, he's not leaking any lives. It does look like quite a lot are going through. So maybe he has got his lightning. But let's send in blacks and then we'll switch to greens. I usually send 2 or 3 and then switch back to the eco, because in the time that the space balloons are coming out they usually build something else. As you can see there, he placed his sentry gun, and we've just got our engineer up to 1-1 at the minute, but he's just not sending us anything. So, and we're up to nearly 500 eco, so that's pretty good. I'm going to get up to 500. And then I'm going to stop, and then I'm going to start getting lightning wizard. There we go. So let's pop that down. I'll put it on strong as well. So he could send me some yellows. Ooh, he's sending me regrow whites, man. Good move by him, that. So let's just get this, so these are getting quite fast, so let's get that up to lightning. That should help out. Let's put the tax down. And it's I think it's regrow yellow's next AI as well. Yeah, there we go. So this could be, I mean, we could leak a few more. It's mainly the AI we're leaking to there, so let's put our tax down there. And we should be good now. So, next round I'm going to send him some whites with some pinks layered. Force him to boost and then we'll rush him round 13. So let's do that. I'm only going to send him 5 whites, 5, maybe 6, and then pinks over the top. That should make him boost because of the layering. He's going to have to boost to that, is he? Is he going to die? He's dead. Rip. Anyway, I'm going to leave the video there, guys, because we're going to get similar players. So I hope you've enjoyed, and I will see you tomorrow.